9/11 left Americans stunned in disbelief. Who would do something like this? Why would someone do this? Some said it was our foreign policy that caused it. Others said it had nothing to do with Islamic extremism. Hijacker Mohammed Atta felt differently. In his interactions with other students, Atta voiced virulently anti-Semitic and anti-American opinions, ranging from condemnation of what he described as a global Jewish movement centered in New York City that supposedly controlled the financial world and the media, to polemics against governments of the Arab world. It wasn't about our foreign policy. Islamic extremists were taking their jihad against Jews global, and New York City was seen as the ultimate symbol. The world had never seen anything like this before. At least, they thought they hadn't. Atta and his fellow hijackers were actually carrying out something that had first been conceived over a half-century earlier. In the 1940s, Adolf Hitler saw the United States as the Jewish center of the world. Quote, "The USA is a Jewish state, and New York is the center of world Jewry." Joseph Goebbels said, quote, "One can really describe the USA as a Jewish state," end quote. Hitler called the meeting with a select group of high-ranking Nazis. Among them was Albert Speer, who wrote, "In the latter stages of the war, I never saw Hitler so beside himself as when, as if in a delirium, he was picturing to himself and to us the downfall of New York in towers of flame. He described the skyscrapers turning into huge burning torches and falling hither and thither, and the reflection of the disintegrating city in the dark sky." January 19, 1945, German automobile executive Dr. Fritz Nollinger offered a plan. It was called the piggyback method. Large transport planes would travel near the United States East Coast, carrying smaller planes underneath. Once in range of New York City, they would release the smaller planes and turn back to Germany. The smaller planes would continue on to their targets, not to shoot them, but to crash into them. They were suicide pilots. Their planes were the bombs. Hitler approved the plan, but the war ended before it could be carried out. 56 years later, Osama bin Laden would see that plan through. Both their reasoning and their methods exactly the same. To win a war, you have to understand the enemy, or you'll be left stunned and scratching your head again and again